Martin. Good morning, yeah. Tony, where'd you get that jumper from? Come on, Tony. Looks like it's come out of Romford Market.
Arsene Wenger wouldn't wear a jumper.
Arsene wouldn't wear a jumper. You're never going to live that down, are you?
Harry, injury news is there first of all, please?
We're just waiting to see. We've got 1 or 2 knocks, you know, but see how they are today and tomorrow. Joey Barton's had a bit of a hamstring and 1 or 2 others, but we won't know for sure till tomorrow.
Which others? Are you keeping that to yourself?
Yeah, there's 1 or 2 knocks, you know.
Alejandro Fallen, has he had an operation this week?
Yeah.
How did that go?
Yeah, it went well, yeah. Everything went well according to the doc, so I'm not sure how long the recovery period will be, but certainly no one will work harder than Ali to get fit again. He was fantastic recovery from the last injury, so I'm sure he'll come back strong.
One of the things that was talked about a little bit before the international break was your contract situation. Have you read it yet or signed it yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet, but you know, the chairman and Phil have been kept. You know, we've just been busy. We've just not got round to doing it at all, but we will do.
Is there a timeline on that?
No. It's not. No one's being difficult, or you know, it's there. We just haven't had time to sort of get together and do it at the moment. But maybe even today or tomorrow, whenever, you know, it will get done.
Great. You've had some pretty formidable front lines in your managerial career. You've come up against some as well. How does a trio of Falcao, Rooney and Van Persie sound to you? Where would that rank?
Well, it certainly sounds dangerous, doesn't it? It's you know, it's got the makings of a great forward line for sure. So it'll be interesting to see how they gel together. You know,
to give you sleepless nights.
Di Maria doesn't sound too bad either. You know, so. You know, Mata. They've got, obviously they've built a strong team now. They've brought lots of top players in the window, and I'm sure we'll see Man United be challenging to get back into the Champions League places this year again.
How do you stop them?
Well, we've got to go up there and make sure that we work hard, you know, and we've got to go and be prepared to give them a game tomorrow. Yeah, on Sunday rather. It's you know, we were disappointed at Tottenham. I thought we stood off of them. I was delighted with us last week against Sunderland, but we've got to carry that on now for this game. But we've got to go up there and compete and make sure we're ready for it and give it a real go.
When they signed Falcao, it meant that they let Danny Welbeck go. In your time as a manager, you would have looked at United and seen the value that they put on their youth policy of promoting their own players. Do you agree with the people who say that maybe it means they lose a bit of their identity by making that kind of sort of trade in the window?
Not really. I think they've decided that you know, the managers looked at the situation and decided that if he's going to bring Falcao in and the lads that they brought in there, that Welbeck's not going to play, and you know, Arsenal bought a very good player. But that's the decision of the manager of Man United. That's what he does. That's what he does for a living. That's what he does well. So it's his decision, and I would think there's every, you know, he's got more decisions right over the years than what he's got wrong. That's why he's managed at the top level for so long. So who can argue with him at the moment?
Do you think your friend Sir Alex would have done that to let Welbeck go?
They've let players go before, you know. Sir Alex has let players go, you know. When people thought, how's he let Jaap Stamp go? How's Van Nistelrooy left? Or how's, you know, it's decisions you make as a manager, and if you get most of them right, you'll stay in the job for long periods, and if you get too many wrong, you don't last long in this game, and that's what it's about. You have to make decisions, and you know, everybody can second guess after, but at the time he's made a decision that he feels right for the football club. And as I say, he's got certainly more right than he's got wrong over the years.
And just on financial fair play, which has also been in the news this week, how much attention have you paid to that situation at this club, and is there anything that you can do to try and make sure it's not a grey cloud hanging over the squad?
Well, I think to make it fair play, we should be able to spend as much as Man United have spent, really, before we play them on Sunday, shouldn't we? That'd be fair play, wouldn't it? Because what is fair play? I don't know. What is fair play? One team can spend 200 million on their team, another team might spend 8-10 million on their team. How's It's not fair play, really, is it? Surely, I don't know what fair play is. Fair play would be everybody having a maximum of £30 million a year to spend on their team or whatever, and produce some kids out of the youth team and work harder with the players they've got. Maybe that would be fair play. I don't really know to call it fair play. It's the whole league. It's not fair play, is it? You've got 7 teams at the top on another planet to the rest of them. I don't know. I'm not sure what the rules are, you know, to be perfectly honest. But you know, the owners we brought a few players in, and you know, we lost Remy, but we've certainly we spent, I don't know, 15-20 million pound above the Remy money. So it's fantastic on behalf of the effort the owners have made this year to try to give us a team that can compete in the league. But it's never going to be a fair playing field, if you like, because of some teams have, you know, you haven't got to be a genius to know that the top 7 will almost certainly be the same top 7 as last year. It can almost get a bit boring in the end, but that's how it's going to be. It'll be the Everton upwards. It'll be the top 7. I'm pretty sure of that.
Relegation would mean potentially a 40 million fine and possibly not even in the Football League, in the conference.
Oh, is that right? I don't know about that.
Do you try and block that out from the players, or do you try and protect the...
Well, I blocked it out in my own mind. I don't even know, you know, you hit me with saying I don't know anything about, but I don't know. It's up to the owners. I'm sure they know what they're doing, and I'll leave it to them.
Just keep them out of the relegation zone, you'll be all right, mate.
If we can, yeah. It's a difficult one though. If teams invest and then get relegated, what do you do? How can you suddenly offload all your players? You know, if you try to buy a few players to stay in the league this year, and teams that don't stay up go down, suddenly you can't suddenly have a fire sale and sell everybody. You know, it's very difficult to unload players on Premier League wages to unload them into the Championship. So it's a chicken and egg situation, really. Would you just come up and go down again, not spend any money, or do you spend some money and have a go and then go down, and then you're struggling to release the players and you get punished by the fair play rule? I don't know. It's a strange one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Harold, you've had a few surprise results against Man United, going right back to Bournemouth and West Ham. Is that something you'll say to the players on Sunday, to go out there, it's 11 against 11, anything could happen?
Yeah, anything could happen, for sure. But, you know, I've had a few beltings off of Man United as well over the years. So it's a game, isn't it? It's up to us to go there and enjoy and work hard and give everything we've got on Sunday. You know, that's what makes this job, my job and their job, so enjoyable, really, to be able to go to Old Trafford and play in a big game live on Sky on Sunday. You know, the whole country watching. It's a great game to be involved in, to go to that fantastic stadium. So if we can't enjoy that, we shouldn't be doing what we're doing.
Is Rio going to be particularly helpful in terms of giving some insight into what goes on at the club?
I don't know. I mean, Rio I just want to go and play his normal game, and you know, we all know that Van Persie can get it onto his left foot and 30 yards and smack one in the top corner. I mean, he hasn't got to tell us that, really. We know what we're facing, so you know, just looking for Rio to go and be big part of the team and do what he's done since he's been here. He's been excellent for us on the field, off the field, on the training pitch. He's a fantastic professional.
And how's Sandro been fitted in since he's been here?
Excellent, great lad, fantastic professional. Looking forward to getting him in the team, you know, and getting him playing. Really pleased to have signed him. I think he'll be a great signing for QPR.
Just on this, just back to the financial fair play thing, do you think that the threat of, you know, being kicked out of the league or something like that, do you think that's unrealistic? I mean, do you think that's just been, do you think it's been hyped up a bit more?
I don't know, I've not seen it. I mean, I don't buy many newspapers really, to be honest with you, but I haven't seen it, you know.
So it's not
first I've heard of it.
Not something that's...
No, not really. You're going to have to kick a few, but what, have to be quite a few get kicked out, I suppose, won't there, if that happens? So.
I mean, for one team to be, you know, to be sort of jettisoned from a league system, I suppose what you're saying ultimately is that...
No, I think he's unrealistic, and I think that, no, I don't see that happening.
Any other broadcasts?
Just quickly going back to Sandro, obviously got plenty of experience in the squad, but he adds that, doesn't he?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's a Brazilian international player. I signed him at Tottenham. He's a top player and fantastic professional, as I said before. And you know, he gets after the ball, he works, he's full of energy. You know, and a great character. So I think he'll be a big influence on the team.
Okay, we've turned cameras off unless you're filming for cutaways, dailies. If you want to bring your seats forward, please.